And we're coming to our very last group. And we would like to call upon our very first Pule Pasifika at Hero, the one and only Violet Stevenson. Our first award goes to Akoteu Lotofaleia. Akoteu Lotofaleia in Mangere. Koe pioneer, ko Reverend Moi Kaufononga, Loviana Lusai Pau, pe Amumaire Loaloa. Akoteu Lotofaleia, koe pioneer, ko Reverend Moi Kaufononga, Loviana Lusai Pau, pe Amumaire Loaloa. Pasi mai. Pasi mai malo.
Good evening, ladies and not many children. My name is Sita Falala Tesita from Waimaro, Mamao. My husband Falala from Haano Akpai Masani. I am the center manager of the ECE Lofaria. And I am here to represent those pioneers who are not here today. Holope home ato site na onga nga dai presidente moni pe amokore ke fufanga nga frakatu kotope. We are here to represent the pioneers. Pioneer means mate maatonga. In English, pioneer is the people who sacrifice their lives from the past for that generation of today. Tonight, we are happy. We are tonga. I am Maele's sister and another sister. Maele is 82 years of age today. She's in Tonga, in Waimalo, Malpe, Manatu Mai Hefiafini. Ako Framano at Sulieti, Pehegi o Romeo, we nothing to kill, but just thanks be to God for the lovely night and all of you. Ofado Matematonga, Kalofiama to Samoa, whoever wins, we stay one.
Pasipasi, my sisters, representing the Sister Gwinnett Pioneer, my Lord. Our next award goes to Pasifika Early Learning Punaole Atamai. The pioneer is Tofilau Punipuao Menelelenga Luunga. And also Pasifika Early Learning Lemelenga Ale Toelau, the same pioneer, Tofilau Punipuao Melelenga Luunga. Malo Autito. Paspasimai ke Pasifika Early Learning Punaole Atamai Aonga Amata. And Pasifika Early Learning Lemelenga Ale Toelau Aonga Amata. Malo.
I don't fight, say, oh, it means I love you. Take it easy, fight. Bali means comfortable. Tala means too much gold. I don't fight, say, oh, it means I love you. Take it easy, fight.
What a beautiful play. celebration tonight. All things beautiful in Pasifika. First of all, I want to acknowledge Surieti and the team that organised this beautiful evening. It is an honour to receive this award on behalf of Malelenga Tofilau, but known to us as Mama Malelenga. Unfortunately, she's unable to attend us as she's unwell, but no doubt she would have been here if she could. I also humbly accept this award on behalf of our Pasifika Early Learning Directors, Whaiaonga, and our precious tamariki. Our work would not have been possible without these passionate pioneers. As an organisation, we are very unique, as we have 5 centres across Auckland and Wellington who were founded by different pioneers, or best known to us as our founding mamas. It wouldn't be right that I not acknowledge them tonight also. Vio Solo Toetolu, Akanese Vagana, and Vaivase Swanu, and Fo'i Bell. If it wasn't for their passion for language and culture, many of our centres wouldn't exist today. Lastly, the work we do at Current wouldn't be possible with the amazing support and hard work of my leadership team standing here today, and the teachers who are at the forefront of our work every day. Thank you, whawhitai tele lava soifua.
God is so good. God is so good. God is so good. He's so good to me.
Our next award goes to Akoteu Fetu Moana. Akoteu Fetu Moana. They're probably still on their way. The next award goes to Akoteu Langimalie. Akoteu Langimalie, Pasi Pasi Mai, all the way from Manurewa. Pasi Pasi Mai, alumni Muetini de Akoteu Langimalie. Pasi Pasi Mai, Lavinia Center Manager de Akoteu Langimalie. Praise be to God. The person who gave us today here and making everything possible for this evening. I'm honored to address the guest of honor. And also, I'm honored to address the guest and everyone who is here at this moment. The prophet died, because my wife, the hen, get
tau show off vai whomo bling bling. Whawhetai whoki ki he ofalahi ai o tua. O ko te whakahoko ai ngahi amana. Nga e taki mai, whamalo atu ki he taki. O e polo kalama koe ni. Sulieti, Dr. Jean, and everyone. Moi povo o tau whai, the support we are giving these people. Whawheta ina he o mai ha whainga maarie, and we are honored to receive this prize. Whawheta ina. Whatawangi ke mo maa ka le te awhinele, te a te teo iai ki tau tolu, e tau mo ui ke tau tali, ai lau Maria o Christmas. O whalahiaka, tukuangi timi, ke nau whai ata ki show.
Now we have to respect and say sorry to God. We're gonna sing a song. Now he out get Make me be the same as you, Lord. Jesus, make me be the same as you, Lord. Give me a heart that fills with your love, and make me be the same as you, Lord.
Our next award goes to Kakapaatu Home Base. Ko e Pioneer, ko Helene pe Emosione Feki. Kakapaatu Home Base, ko e Pioneer, ko Sione pe amo Helene Feki. Pasi imai. Maloi ngawe Helene.
Aloha Pito. It's an honor to stand up here. Although Koibaka is always late, they are kokore whakamole mole atu kapau mau tō mui mai. All my staff are down here. There's a ball downstairs, so everyone is there. So I don't mind being here by myself. I'm here with my management team, but they are too ashamed to come up to the front. So good to see Jacoba. She's a colleague and a friend. Pea whawhiawhia e kawatu ai ki ako vai koe niki he celebrate oi pōne. Aloha Pito.
Our next award goes to Wakoteu, Katokakala, the Pioneers, Meleane Pauvale, Mosifa Pauvale, Sulieti Pauvale Moa, Pea Molesieli, Slipa Kautai. Pasi mai. Wakoteu, Katokakala, the Pioneers, Meleane Pauvale, Sifa Pauvale, Sulieti Pauvale Moa, and Lesieli Kautai. Malo.
Alo mai,
pito. Malola. Lo tomafa na pito e ua wai ni ke. Pakitai ke iki ko hiko tawa o siya mai apa ko. Ko fa tu ki ta ko to be. Yo ko tai mi ka be amai. Be mo pike. Dia dah ubah. Kalau be amai au para ya. And thank you very much for everyone for coming today. Just so he said as I am the founder of this but now I was not the founder only. There are many people beside me that helped me to start this course. Half of them passed away, including my husband. All the families, the kind of the people from the church, and all the parents, they helped me to make this happen. But more than that, we can talk and do that. Ngày bé có thọ phim tàu phai mà rồi offer mấy cái mà rồi offer ở qua ở trong đó offer là hiện tại motor. I have no words to express my sincere thanks to you for coming today. Offer là hiện và tăng kể ở qua để đào tạo hạt về phía và đào tạo hạt Christmas
I would like to ask Neleane to please present the gifts to our Pule Pasifika. Violeti, o wikai hame ema. Ke whakaharo ake mahonga ia. Iho me amai ke tau kau ngā kau he fiath koe ni. E moe ngā welahi o ke whai, ko i ngā ke lele taha tau whanau. Vaspasima Violeti, thank you very much for your valued contribution to ECE and to our Pasifika Tamariki and well-being and education here in New Zealand.
Mua o te whawhitai le tua o tātou mawhainga whātasi le nei pō. O te whātalo whātu le pei le awhi i le komiti whaafoi o le nei pō. Te whātalo whātu le lau lau. Lo sasunga no pele ma Edwin. Ma le Ministry of Education whape foi fitu. Ma Jacoba. O te whatalo whātu foi e lo sunga Reverend Whakaofo ma lo whaletua aulele ruta kaino. Oh my gosh, it's like going to the Grammys in Hollywood, coming down the carpet. Suliete, only one person could do that, and that is Suliete. Put your hands together. Malo lele. Talofa lava, the malo. Tato poto lene po. Bolivinaka, whakalofa lahi atu. Ki orana koutou kato toa. Taloha ni. Māori, talofa lava. I thank God that I was able to come tonight, Suliete. I don't think any of us expected this, but you couldn't expect anything less from a woman like her. I'm absolutely humbled and honoured to be in the midst of great, great people. Don't look at me again when we come down the driveway and say, here comes the bullies. No, we are one and we are on the same page. Our language is our treasure. And in the great words of our ex-Prime Minister and Head of State, Tupua Tamasese, he said, what we do now affects our children in the future, be it small or big. It certainly does. And I can't for a moment put myself in the shoes of the pioneers that went before. We weren't there. The times that you opened up the garages, the times that you looked for resources, the times that you asked people to bring their children in, the very beginning, the hardest times, and many of those pioneers are no longer here. We weren't there, we understand, but we feel the fruition of your work. May God continue to bless you in everything. Our culture, our language, and our identity preserved together for the future. Pacific Services, listen very carefully. You are alive and well today. What you do now is so important for our children in the future. We are going to be the best high quality services, early childhood in Aotearoa amongst all mainstream in the international world and beyond. Do not give up dreams and aspirations, and the pioneers that set the platform for us, the foundation, they are always going to be around us. I thank also all the husbands in this room and the children that watched your parents, your mothers, go and get that qualification. They worked really hard. They sacrificed nights. Some of you had to struggle with both the English and your home language to try and get that qualification. You are the heroes in this room. You are the heroes. And what can we do as an organisation? I say thank you to our ministry people because we work together. But I'm sorry, I don't have any money, they do. I would like to put my hat off to everybody here, and I pray that God continues to cover us in our Te Whariki, in our New Zealand curriculum, in any of the documents. One of the things you can't see, but it's definitely felt in this room, and you can't do it unless you live it, and that's our spirituality. That's our spirituality. We cannot explain that. It is lived and it is felt, and it is shown through the actions. I say to you all today, God bless you all. I'm absolutely humbled and honoured. And I too want to finish on those words. When the going gets tough and the tough get going, and you think, we've got no staff, we've got no funds, what are we going to do? Do as Reverend Whakaofo said, and our good brother before. Be still and know that I am God. Because when you are still and you take time to reflect, He'll make it right for you. Ia manuia, mai taki maata, ma loa lele, manuia sulfur.
And tonight we had 44 centres here tonight. Paki paki mai, that's half. The invitation went to each and every one, but there were other commitments as well. And there were free services that we just got their tickets, notification this morning and last night that they're coming today. So I would like to acknowledge them. Kaitiaki kids, Otahuhu, Kaitiaki kids, if you can come to the front so we can acknowledge you. And also Taolele Preschool, all the way from North Shore, the only Tongan school in the shore, and also Pula Center. In Pula Center, we have two of the pioneers here, Ulu and Toyahi. Please come to the front. Haere mai. Basi mai, maro.
Okuta, tahape, tahape, tahape. Okuta, tahape, tahape. Ia sisu, koko emoa. Tahape, ia sisu, okuta.
On behalf of the Fijian community, we are here to just acknowledge our pioneers, although they are not here with us today. But I also just want to make mention, Maria Kuni is here. Her parents are one of our elders, and they were the very ones that dreamed about Bula Center, a Fijian center that would enhance or that would sustain our Fijian language, culture and identity. And thus today we've got it. And my colleague here, Toyahi, she was one of our very first teaching team back in 2012. We didn't have any Fijians back then, maybe they were being trained, but Toyahi, our Tongan sister, came on board to help run Bula Center. And we also, I want to make mention of Lanuola Moy that's here. Lanuola was hired by the Fijian community to come she was managing the Bula Center back then in 2012 that got the full license that is now still today. So thank you, Vinaka Vakalevu Lamola. So I just want to make mention that. And also Liz Seo, she's here. When I saw her today, Liz Seo, thank you for your support back then. Liz Seo came on board when the Fijian community were really struggling in trying to establish our Fijian Center. And Liz was from the ministry back then. She came, got it licensed, and yay, today we've got it open. So thank you, Tahahi, and your teaching team. Vinaka Pakalevu.
Koe kamata ki yako koe nita ki kamata te weta hangeha play school e tahi babal fitu na kamata ngawe ai mata i noa o le la ki mai tangata i ko se sa bal fitu ya na pa pe to kon ki tai ko ya i kai ke velo ko awen ke ha ko ko atu ki yako koe so malo api
Malolele, supervisor, pedagogí aqui preschool, foi sentado mai ai Andaya e Himari e Kamaui, ka oku kalele pe fataha moi panaratonga. Ka ku honi kuma fia au pito he whakawhia i mai maua e suli he mahau acknowledge he koe sentado ni o kuhata he kau maui ka he tari tatau pe o kuma popo i au pito ai Pasifika ai kau Pasifiki. Ma atu ha tala monu ki aki motor ki ofa ke mo mao ha Christmas i fia mo ha tau fo monu.
Malo Albito, we are coming to the end finally. Pasi mai, finally. We did very well, started with the room half filled, but now it's full on. There are very popular names amongst our Pasifika communities, and we know and aware of them and the great work that they have done to pass on the knowledge from generations to generations. We are forever grateful and indebted to these people. If it wasn't for these people and their sacrifices, we wouldn't have jobs. Our children wouldn't go to Amata and Akoteu. They wouldn't be as proud of who they are as they are in the Auna and the Akoteo and all the different Pasifika centers that they're in. So we are privileged, and I think we've been blessed tremendously by God. And I think in this room, we have all the who's who in ECE. It's just like the Grammys, and that's what I wanted. I wanted ECE to experience Hollywood because we are creating stars, we're creating doctors, we're creating Hollywoods in our ECE centers. We all talk about having a great nation, but it all starts from us in the work that we do, building that strong foundations. And tonight we have shown that together as one, we come together, that we are able to build a strong foundation for Pasifika education, for our Pasifika children. So there's great hope for our children. And we're optimistic for the future. And we're looking forward to the journey ahead. My son, who is Siaosi, won't go to school and come back as George. Our children will go as Siaosi and Mele and come back as Mele and Siaosi, because that is who they are, as proud, bilingual children here in New Zealand. I would like to pass on our very last word for the night to Dr. Jean Desina. She just graduated. She's younger than me. I'm the more beautiful one, of course. But please paki together for Jean Desina.
Malo Afrito. Gore peke ufanga hingai matapu po sura fakika tukno ke ata tamsi devita unga ifirmo to akwani kakakata fadomia yes I know it's a long night, so I only came with a poem to end the night because Suri talks for 2 hours. But before that, I just want to acknowledge all our pioneers. When I was listening to the videos, I felt the mafat, I felt the sweat, the sacrifices that you made so we can be here tonight, so we can look like Hollywood stars tonight. So, the poem that I've written, it goes like this. We think we are. Tonga, a way of being, our island worldview, Matema Atonga, yet a small dot, mapped on the globe, but the heart amplifies the dot. Thinking aloud, we're not very small. This dot, action full stop. To the hegemonic view, to begin anew, to discontinue the confinements, to halt the stereotypes, to stop the assumptions. Enough with the deficit. Thinking out loud again, we are not small. Instead, we're relational, holistically interwoven, adorned within collective self, genealogically rich in kakala, intertwined with ofa, tauhiva, living tangata kakato, interconnected, united and strong, deeply rooted into subjectivities, ways of being and becoming, navigates moana, whanua and langi, surpasses the signs of the dot, reimagine from our point of reference, not the dot. We are not small. Ofa to everyone.
Malo Alpito, I think that is it, and I would, before I give it to Edwin to bless the food and bless us all, and that will be the end of it, and then we'll continue to the food, and then we'll dance the night away. I should be giving out prizes, but not now, it's too difficult. It's too shiny from all areas, so I need help to decide who are the winners. So, but before that, I want, please, the team from ministry to please be upstanding. We want to acknowledge you and the great work and your great contribution to tonight and every day of our work. Malo Alpito. Malo en awelahi mo tokoni, o tokatonia, o kautahini, me potawe ako, o na fua mai atake ngawe, o katonia whainata ako ia. Toi praspasi mai. Malo. And we also have here staff from ERO. Malo au pito ki he kauwhaia, kau ngāwe a iro, malo e ngāwe whai mateaki. Please, upstanding, we want to see your beautiful selves, and we want to celebrate the great work you always do from Iro and the valued contribution that you make. Malo au pito. Iro, malo. Mo mea hake. We have Lorraine right at the back there. She's not on duty, Iro duty today, she's our sister duty at the back. Malo au pito. Ko kore atu heni ki he Tokon Palestini, the Vice President of the New Zealand Methodist Church. She is also the service provider for all the school ECE, ELS for the Methodist Church. There are 6 altogether, to please bless the food and bless us before we carry on.
Malo pito suri. Before I bless the food, I would like to just thank you, Suliet, for the hard work you have done this evening. I would like to represent the pioneers who are not here. My mother has been serving ECE, and I've been sitting there feeling very proud. We've heard those people saying the words here, but I would like to represent the people that have been mentioned tonight, who are pioneers, but cannot be with us. I'm sure they are here in the spirit. Thank you very much for the recognition that their hard work has been recognized this evening. And some of us are wearing bling bling this evening to represent them. Thank you very much. Let us bless the food. Our gracious God, give of all good things. We give thanks for the pleasure of gathering together for this occasion. We give you thanks for your overflowing generosity to us. And we are grateful as we pause before this meal for the blessings of life that you have given us. Daily we are fed with good things, nourished by friendship and care, feasted with forgiveness and understanding. We give thanks for life, the freedom to enjoy it all, and all other blessings. And so, mindful of your continuous care, we pause to be grateful for the blessings of this meal. As we partake of this food, we pray for health and strength to carry on and try to live as you would have us. May your presence be the extra taste to the meal which we eat. We ask that you bless ECE Stats Limited, Sulieti and her staff, for bringing us together. And for this food prepared by loving hands, we ask your blessing through Christ your Son. Amen.